Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to be the first to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Niebuhr.
Can you help me? I don't do this.
You got it.
Zach, you are married. Before you are asked any questions, you must understand what your rights are. You have the right to remain silent. You are not required to say anything to Mindy at any time or to answer any questions. Anything you say can and will be used against you. You have the right to talk to a friend for advice before Mindy questions you, and to have your friend present during questioning. If you cannot afford a friend and want one, a friend will be provided for you. If you want to answer questions now without a friend present, you will still have the right to stop answering at any time. You also have the right to stop answering any time until you talk to a friend. Do you understand the rights I've just read to you? With these rights in mind, do you wish to continue with this marriage?
We are here assembled in the presence of God to unite Zachary and Mindy in the holy estate of marriage. The Bible teaches us that marriage is to be a permanent relationship of one man and one woman, freely and totally committed to each other as companions for life. Our Lord declared that man shall leave his father and mother and unite with his wife in building a home, and the two shall become one flesh.
I wanna run in wide spaces, fly like the wind in high places, rushing like water on my face, with your hand in my hand. Ooh, I wanna dance into the morning, kiss you like you've never been kissed before me. I would go anywhere you wanna go, with your hand in my hand.
I actually introduced Mindy and Zach to each other by accident. So Mindy asked me, what I was doing for a weekend, and I said, I'm already on my way up to the lake, and I felt kind of awkward for a second. I put the phone down and I was like, hold on 1 minute. And I said, Zach, can I invite a friend up here? And he's like, well, yeah, of course you can invite a friend. So I said, Mindy, come up to the lake. And in true fashion, I Irish goodbye the bonfire because I had had way too much and needed the couch. It was calling my name. And I left them by the fire by themselves, two strangers. I love both of you, and I'm so happy to be a part of your day and be here with you, and I wish you nothing but the best. I love you both. Cheers to the bride and groom.
I wanna run in wide spaces, fly like the wind in high places, rushing like water on my face, with your hand in my hand. Ooh, I wanna dance into the morning, kiss you like you've never been kissed before me. I would go anywhere you wanna go, with your hand in my hand. Anywhere you wanna go.
Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Well, you look good. And you just giggle.
What do I say?
I look good?
Yeah.
Everything
I want to
good?
get makeup on your... Yeah.
Whatever. That's awesome. Do you like it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good.
So it wasn't necessarily love at first sight, but we really haven't spent many days apart since June 17th, 2016. I was instantly drawn to your personality. We talked for hours and hours. I quickly did fall in love with you. Your eyes, your smile, your kindness, and your sense of adventure. We spent a lot of time together that first summer. Then you moved away from me to Arizona. We mastered the long distance thing, and we survived that the best we could. Thanks, Allegiant. And that's when I started to think that maybe we could get through anything. I somehow convinced you to move back to North Dakota, where it's cold, so then I knew that you really loved me. Once we were in the same state again, our love was unstoppable. In 4 years, we grew into each other's best friends, adventure buddies, chefs, and critic, and are to be the best of teammates. And I want to be your teammate for the rest of your life, and I know that you're my teammate for the rest of my life, and I love you.
Zachary, on June 17th, 2016, my life changed for the better. That evening, I didn't know who Zach was. Thanks, Macy. But that night, I found out who Zach was. I went outside my comfort zone to meet a friend at the lake because I had nothing better to do that Friday night. Your family welcomed me with open arms and a shot. We instantly bonded over music. Before we knew it, we were sitting by the fire and the sun was rising. By night number 2, we were inseparable. 35 days later, I boarded a plane to move over 1,000 miles away, knowing I'd be back one day. In the 10 months I was in Arizona, we visited each other numerous times in many different states, but the distance hurt. I needed my best friend by me. I always counted down the days until I could see you again. I couldn't wait to move back and start our lives together. Everyone thought I was crazy. We had known each other 6 months when we made the decision for me to move back. I didn't have a job lined up. I guess I was crazy. But by then, I knew you loved me more than anyone ever could. You were already my biggest supporter. Now we're just a little over 4 years together, and we have built a life I have always dreamed of. I found the person I needed. My concert partner, my travel partner, the father to my dogs. We purchased our first home together. We have traveled the country together. Well, the western half anyway. I could talk forever about the amazing things we've done together, but I want to talk about now. I always knew you were the one. We have been through our fair share of tough times, but you have always been there. Sometimes I'm not the most fun to be around, to put it nicely, but your support for me has never wavered. I found my home in you. You are the calm to my storm. You are my comfort. You are my everything. From this day forward, I promise to always be what you need. When you come home from a tough shift and need your space, I'll give you that. When you need to talk, I'll be there for you. You have entered a career that won't be easy, but you can count on me to be at home waiting for you as long as you promise to always come home to me. Your character and calm demeanor gives me peace when you're on the road. I promise to love you through the hard times. Even when I'm mad, I still love you. You know what I need better than I know what I need. I promise to always be your travel partner, west, east, north, and south. I promise to be your dance partner. I promise to always go along with your crazy ideas, such as going to Yellowstone and getting home at 5 a.m. on a school day. I promise to always find the best places to eat in all the towns. I promise to grow with you and better ourselves. I promise to be patient with the things that still annoy me 5, 10, 15, 80 years later. I promise to bring you your work boots or food to the station when you forget, again. It is always an excuse to see you. I promise to always love you with and without the beard, as long as you promise to grow it back as soon as you're allowed to. You have always been my rock, but I promise to be your rock when you need. I can't wait to see what our future holds. Concerts, new states, boring days at home, babies, everything. I promise to be always what you need because you are everything I've always needed.